Chris McCarthy at SF State here. I've got a clock. It's an old clock, and I want your help to check to see if it still works. So, can you pause the video right now and go get a clock of your own to check? It could be a stopwatch, wristwatch, or a cell phone. Go ahead and get that out, and when you come back, we'll do a little clock check. Now, what I'm interested in is not so much whether the time is correct on my clock. I can adjust the time pretty easily. I do that to change for daylight savings time. So I could match the time on your clock, but what I'm interested in is how time elapses, an interval of time, as recorded, say, by the second hand. Does it take my clock the same amount of time to record 1 minute as your clock takes to record 1 minute? That interval of time, we would call that delta t, and let's test it out by you starting your stopwatch just as the second hand gets to 12. We'll let my second hand go around and record 1 minute, and we'll see if that's the same amount of time as it is for your clock to record 1 minute. Okay, we're coming up on it now, so when you see the second hand on 12, start your stopwatch. Ready? Okay, so we're going now. My time is elapsing. Your time is elapsing. And if you find that there's like 3 possibilities of what you might find. Either the 2 times will match, in which case we're all set, or it's possible that my clock runs slow. Or maybe my clock runs faster. It's running faster than yours. Maybe there's something wrong with it. So we're going to see which it is. So wait till the second hand on my clock gets to 12 again, and then stop your stopwatch and see if you record 1 minute, or if you recorded more than a minute. If it took my clock more than a minute to tick off 1 minute, then my clock runs slow. All right, are we getting close? Let me look. Ooh, here we come. Ready? All right, stop your stopwatch. And what did you get? Did you find that my clock keeps track of time the same as yours? Or is it running slow or running fast? Well, if you found it's running slow, it might be because my clock is connected to a special device I can use to alter the frequency of the voltage that it gets and make it run slow. Well, that's pretty clever, but that just means that my clock is different than your clock. What if we had exactly the same clock? Then you'd expect that those 2 clocks would keep exactly the same time. But what if one of those clocks was moving? What Albert Einstein predicted is that if one of those clocks moves, then it will run slow. And that's what we mean by time dilation, or we can use the phrase, moving clocks run slow. What do you think?